All right, good morning, folks. It is Monday morning, about 5:30, week 30, and we are less than 5 weeks away from the triathlon and getting ready to start this week off on a good note. Last week went pretty good. Did a little bit of deadlifting, a little bit of walking, not a lot of biking. I didn't get a long biking, just a few miles, so we're going to fix that this week. On the docket for this morning is 30-minute bike, 30-minute walk. So we're going to knock that out and get this week going and try and be active in the evenings. Jess and I are planning on doing at least 2 evening swims this week because we are child-free this week. Woot woot. And just getting in as much as we can as soon as we can before the race. So without further ado, jump on the bike and get this morning going. Good morning, folks. Tuesday morning. Walked on the treadmill for about 50-ish, 5 minutes, and then it died. I think we're out of a treadmill completely now. So I'm walking Jackson. This beautiful morning. Weighed in at 227.4 pounds this morning. So we're riding that little bit of higher wave post-wedding, post-honeymoon. But we're locking in today, Jess and I. And we're going to lose some weight, hopefully 5-ish pounds before the triathlon. But we'll see. Here is to my morning walk with Jackson. All right, good morning, folks. It is Wednesday, June 25th, about 6:30 in the morning, and I have taken the morning off because last night we went and did a bike ride on the Greenbelt, just shy of 12 miles. And my knee was a little bit twingy, and today was a lifting day, and it's not necessary right now, so I decided to take the morning off, let my body recover. We've done extra swimming, extra biking, and the anticipation is to do another extra swimming session probably tonight after work. So lots of extra workouts being added in because we are kid-free this week, so we have a little bit extra time, so I don't feel bad about it. Yesterday's bike ride was hot. We ran out of water because we had one water bottle and passed a gentleman and a gal. She was struggling from a heat injury and was in desperate need of water. They flagged us down. We stayed there for about 5-10 minutes, made sure that they were set. They had a vehicle come in to pick her up and get her to the hospital, but she needed water. So Jess and I cut the bike ride a little bit short, made sure that we both were okay and not going to be physically impacted by the lack of water, and finished up just shy of 12 miles. Took us about an hour ride time, which is right on the money for where I was at last year as far as biking the entire triathlon course in 2 hours, which is just over 24 and a half miles, just shy of 25, so we're right on the money to make that. But yeah, take this morning off, did some office work in the office right now, got my happy light on, just getting some rays in, and it's gonna be a good day. All right, good morning, folks. It is Thursday morning, the 26th of June. On the docket for this morning was a 23-mile bike ride, which I did not do. Tuesday night, Jess and I went and did a 12-mile bike ride in Boise, and then Last night we did a short 3-mile ride, and it was deemed that my lady bits needed a break. Getting used to riding on the actual bike is different than the stationary bike in here. So we switched things up this morning, and I ended up doing a quick 2,000 meter row, just engaging my back muscles a little bit, my hip flexors, my core. Went pretty good. I am humbled every time I jump on there and try and do things. Good little workout. Treadmill is still on the fritz. I tried to do my 8-minute walk warm-up and only made it about 3 minutes in before the treadmill kicked me off. But we will work through that, and I feel fired up and ready to go to work. So that's this morning. Weighed in at 227.4 pounds, so we've maintained that this week. And hopefully we'll see that drop a few pounds before race day. We are about 4 weeks out, and time to really start kicking it in gear. But that being said, I don't want to overtrain and get myself hurt, or an overuse injury that makes it more difficult to finish the race. So we're trying to manage that while getting in as much training as possible. Hence why we've kind of adjusted this week, because we've thrown in a couple extra workouts in the evenings because we've been child-free, and that's played into the next day on how I've handled it and where my body's at. So I'm making smart decisions. Tomorrow morning is just a walk, so that'll be easy peasy, let my body kind of relax and reset, and then we go back into life as usual and getting through the weekend and trying to get active and be more physically present in life. One of the things I want to start working on is my desk setup at work. It is very sedentary. I'm sitting down for predominantly all of the day, which is no bueno. So I'm gonna try and implement like stand-up breaks and air squat breaks. So I read something, I'll research it a little bit, but essentially squatting, doing 10 air squats every hour is far better for you than walking, trying to correct what is done while you're sitting at work. So I'm gonna try and do that more. I did, I think, 2 different sets of air squats yesterday at work, intermittently. But I'm going to try and make that a habit so that I am counteracting all the sitting that I am doing at work. But I'm going to leave this here. I'm hot, I'm sweaty. I only did 2,000 meters, but we burn like 1,000, not 1,000, we burn like 100 calories, so win in my book. I will see you folks next time. All right, good morning, folks. It is Friday morning, last Friday of June, and we are about to jump on the treadmill and try and do a little walk. We're going to see how it goes, because the treadmill did not work very well the other day, and I think it's on its last little fritz. It's been randomly stopping when we're walking and just not doing too hot, but we're going to give it a go-see, and if it doesn't work, then we're going to go move outside and go walk outside. It's still a little dark out. The birdies are chirping, but not as bright as we'd like it to be to go walk on the roads. But let's jump on the treadmill and see what we can do, and then adjust from there.